welcome back to Kingdom Living Miami. You're now tuned into Marriage Today, the playlist right here on this channel. So I was inside of a store one day and there was a lady on the phone. I think she was married. I'm not sure, but she was talking about her significant other, or maybe it was her husband, I don't know. And she pretty much was bashing him to the person on the other end of the phone, and she talked about all her problems, and she just was going on and on and on, just convincing the person on the other end how he was such a bad husband, boyfriend, I don't know. She continued to talk about how he wasn't listening to her and trying to communicate with him. She couldn't get a word out of him. She talked about, oh, and then he wanted to go hang out with his boys and all these different scenarios, bashing him. Okay. So if you plan on being married one day, or even if you are married, the book that you're looking at right here, I advise you strongly. If you feel like I probably heard your conversation, you might want to go out and get this book. Okay. Whoever this lady was, she was headed to divorce, or she was headed to separation, whatever type of separation she was headed to it. And this book right here will keep you from divorce. Okay, we're going to talk in marriage terms. And if you're not married and you're single, that's great. Prepare yourself how to be the best wife you can be. Start with this book right here. It's going to teach you the principles that's needed to at least start the process of being that wife, being that good woman that attracts that good man. This is the book you want to get. It's by Elena Cardone. Elena Cardone. It's called Build an Empire. Now, I mentioned on another review of this book how I live the principles in this book. So that's why I can talk about it. That's why I brag about it, because these principles actually do work. So one thing that she talks about in this book is how the queen, she makes the laws, okay? And the queen do not consult with anybody, okay? She consult with herself. So that means the queen, when she have an issue in her marriage, she's not calling her friend, her mama, her sister, her brother. She's not calling. She consults with no one to make the final decision, or to make any decisions. Or she just would not consult with anybody about her marriage and whatever issues she may be having in her marriage. Okay. Now, in my marriage, like I said in another video, I said I live these principles, because in my marriage, like, no one could come to me and say that they ever heard me bash my husband, speak bad about him in any type of way. That's just something I don't do. My mom can't even tell you of a time that I call her bashing. I don't do that. And it was just something that I just knew deep down, something that I knew that shouldn't be done. So if you're in a marriage and you find yourself doing this, go ahead and stop. Sometimes being a person that talks a lot on the phone, you probably run out of things to talk about and just end up talking about, stuff like this. But try not to talk about your husband. Try not to talk about your, well, men, I don't know. I don't think they do that. But women, we like to go off at them out. And if you want to have a good, successful marriage, I advise you not to do such a thing. And if you're not married, go ahead and take that note. And you don't want to do that, okay? Because you will be headed to divorce like this lady. So if she was doing this wrong, she probably was doing a lot of things wrong. Okay, if you get this book, this will get you pointed in the right directions. This book will keep you from headed to divorce. Okay, so yeah, I want to thank you for watching this and listening and tuning in. And I'll see you next video. Thank you. Bye.